come out here today, and I'll go ahead and get my Marco Rubio moment out of the way. My name is Tim Scrivener. I'm with Jailbreak Inmate Recovery Task Force. My job today is to come here as a public service and let you know that there is an imminent jailbreak in the future of El Paso. Our intelligence has told us that on April the 13th, there will be a breakout. We found out that it will be at Escarate Park. Now, we've been fortunate enough to find out their proposed escape route. Now, this has been different. You've probably heard of different escapes that have taken place across Texas. They've happened in Dallas-Fort Worth. They've happened in Austin and San Antonio, even on the beaches in South Padre and, unfortunately, Houston. Make sure none of this gets back to Houston. Anyway, this proposes a real significant risk here because they will be actually escaping right along a golf course. So we're going to have unsuspecting retirees trying to enjoy a day of golf, and they're going to see prison-hardened, muddy individuals running by. Now, the flip side is these prison-hardened, muddy individuals will likely be having to dodge golf balls. Having known their escape route, what we're going to do is we're going to put a number of obstacles in their way. We are going to employ the use of a police barricade. We will have random muddy pits. We found that these work really good in capturing and slowing people down. There'll be various things they will have to go through, over. There'll be various climbs. There will even be muddy climbs. Now, don't mistake this look for a look of enjoyment or excitement. That is sheer and utter terror. We will also incorporate slides, including the world's largest inflatable water slide. When they make their way through this gauntlet of a course, they will be asked to do one more humiliating thing, and that is to crawl in mud underneath water. Now, at this point, we think we will have broken their will. We think they will be exhausted. And this is where we have partnered with L&F and Shock Top and devised what we believe to be an ingenious scheme to lure these people in. We have a secure location where we're going to lure them with the promise of beer. To sweeten the deal, we will have live music and great barbecue. At this point, the prisoners will be washed off and moved to a more secure location. So what does your typical escapee look like? Now, while we never, ever profile, they tend to be about 55% female. Some will actually have their prison-issued uniform on. However, others will go to great lengths to secure their identity. Some will impersonate superheroes, and some will even impersonate police officers. Some are just plain creepy. Now, here's a very special escapee you need to be aware of. His name is Ryan McDonald. In 2010, he went under the alias of Big Mac. At 535 pounds, he was spotted in DFW as a bystander to an escape that took place there. And in the course of just 12 months, he lost an astonishing 170 plus pounds. He was seen escaping in DFW at 360 pounds. Our last known information on him has him at 248 pounds. Now, while he has done this without surgery or without drugs, he's not to be taken lightly. We consider him to be armed, dangerous, and highly inspirational. So what do? There's the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. So we get dirty, we have fun, and we never, ever trust a clown. All right, go ahead. Answer any questions you guys got.
Why Escarate?
What's that?
Why Escarate?
They have water. And amazingly, you know, we're from the Dallas area, and the first time we came out here, I think the county took us to 5 or 6 different parks, and one thing that was very absent, which is very needed in a mud event, was water. And they reached out to us back in January and said they thought they had the perfect spot for us. And really, with the amount of parking that's there, to be able to have everything on a closed, secure location, and the only 2 man-made lakes that I've come across in 150 miles of here, I think it's going to be absolutely ideal.
How many, in these events, how many participants usually?
It varies according to region. We originally set out, opened up waves that will accommodate just under 3,000 runners. Now, we just announced this and opened up registration about a month ago. We've already got over 1,000 people signed up. Basically, they run in waves of 400 people every 30 minutes. The first wave will start at 9 a.m. and then they'll go through, you know, the duration. I believe we have 7 waves open here in El Paso. We've got about 3 or 4 waves that are nearly full. So what happens is when that wave is full, nobody else can get in there. They've got to choose another wave to get into. And so we expect about 3,000 runners. That would generally mean about 4,500, 5,000 people out there.
Is there a prize for like the best time or anything like that?
No, they just have the satisfaction of knowing they're dirty. Actually, everybody that's over 21 will get a free beer when they're done. They'll get a great shock top. We'll have bands going on all day. We're going to have great food from the folks at Cabo Joe's. They're going to be catering the event. So there'll be food, beer, bands, and really an opportunity to hopefully be a beautiful day. People can just kind of hang out and enjoy being dirty together.
Is there an area also for not just the participants, but like spectators?
There is an area for spectators. Now, for the most part, they will be in the festival area. Now, there are areas where they can get out and go along sections of the course. The great thing about this event, it's a great visual event. What tends to happen at different places, folks will show up in the lawn chairs and be by the last mud pit, and will spend all day there just laughing at everybody as they come through. So yes, there's areas that they'll be able to get to. There'll be other areas they might not be able to get to, but it's a great visual, fun event.
Can you tell us anything about the bands?
I cannot. That is outside of my pay grade. And to be honest with you, no, ma'am, I don't handle that. I do not know. I just know we will have live music. And hopefully they're good. If not, we'll drink more beer. Come on, y'all got to do better than this.
The charity that you guys are going to be helping out?
The Stars Foundation, our tagline is get dirty, have fun, do good. And every market that we go into, we partner with a different local charity. And we're very proud that out here in El Paso, we'll be partnering with the Stars Foundation. Now, they haven't officially kicked off here. They will be in the fall, but we're kind of doing a soft kickoff for them. And what they do is they help kids who are graduating high school who may not have the funds to get continuing education. They're going to help provide scholarships for some of those kids.
What's the fee?
The fee right now is $45. It will go up in a few weeks to $55, and progresses the closer you get to the event. Really, from a logistical standpoint, we're wanting folks to sign up as early as possible so we can make sure we got everything ordered, and L&F has plenty of shock tops stocked up.
Are you looking to make this an annual event here?
Absolutely. We began in 2010 with one event in Dallas, and had a great reception. We had 10,000 people. It was just a blast. The next year we incorporated Austin, had 2 events. Last year, really with the help of Anheuser-Busch coming in with Shock Top, we moved into 4 different regions of Texas. And then after working with the folks of L&F down in the valley with our South Padre event, they really want us to try to come up here to El Paso. And with the response we've gotten so far, we're absolutely ecstatic about it. The goal would be to continue to maybe have a couple more dates within Texas. The idea is to try to find markets. El Paso fits the market. It's a big market that unfortunately too often gets overlooked by big events. And so we wanted to make sure we came out here and had a good time with it.
The difference between the jailbreak and the dirty mud girl, besides females and males, what other difference is there?
Well, I think we ought to stop right there, because in 2013, the idea that men can't run with women ought to be taken care of. You can look at the website and you can see the difference in obstacles. We're 2 different events. They do have a charity piece with the Breast Cancer Foundation. What I've heard is that people really enjoy it and have a great time. These types of events, really, they get people that don't normally, they wouldn't sign up for a marathon. They wouldn't sign up for a typical 5K. The idea of getting out on the road and running 3 miles, most people would rather jump in front of a train. But the idea of getting together with friends, having fun, and then having a beer as a reward when you get done, that's more appealing. And to be honest with you, we've worked with, over the years, the Governor's Fitness Council. And some of how I got into this years ago was trying to find ways to get Texans to be active. And we have to disguise it. People won't get healthy for the sake of being healthy. People will get healthy for an event. They'll get healthy for a wedding. They'll get healthy for a vacation. They'll get healthy for something. What we're trying to do is provide annual events around the state that's something fun that people will get excited about, and then go out and have a good time. And in the process, a lot of them, like you saw with Mac, the guy who's lost 287 pounds, that's an NFL defensive lineman that he's not carrying around anymore, and he's still losing, okay? Some people like that, they realize, okay, I can take a baby step. I can do this. And then, you know what, I feel better, so why quit now? So that's, in reality, we're disguising exercise as fun to do.
Do you have that PowerPoint presentation available for us to use?
Everybody's free to lift anything you want from the website,
Okay.
pictures, video.
Is the
I can
obstacle course
probably-
for Mascot up there?
If you go to, yes, to where we had the course map, if you roll over, you can scroll over the actual little pinholes and it will actually show you the obstacle on there. There we go. So each one of those little dots represents an obstacle. What tends to happen is, 400 people every 30 minutes, you've got to spread them out. So the first half of the course, you basically get people to spread out a little bit, and then you really hit them up at the back end of the course. But as you see, a lot of these obstacles, it's something anybody can do. It's slides, it's fun stuff. If anybody wants to run around an obstacle, they're more than welcome to. They'll probably be heckled, but whatever.
Is there an age limit? I know, top and bottom.
Just bottom, you gotta be 14, insurance says nobody under 14. Our last event in Houston, we actually had a man who was 80 years old, and he was in full uniform, he had an outfit, he even had a plunger hanging from his neck, he said that's how he escaped. And it was his first 5K ever. So like I said, that's where you get the fun, because it appeals to a broader audience than a typical radio sport. Anybody don't have any questions, feel free to hang around, ask me whatever you want. You can lift anything you want from the website. Anything that we posted on Facebook, feel free to lift. And I look forward to seeing you guys out there getting dirty in April. Thank you.